Alright, hello. We're off to a great start that my game is... Oh, there it is loaded in. Perfect. Alright, hello. We're back. We have to solve another goddamn murder. I am even more nervous about solving this one than I was the last one because the last one felt so bad. And also because I think we have less time. So, I'm so ready to be stressed and to feel like I'm making terrible decisions. We'll see how it goes. Sorry if anyone actually was hoping to watch yesterday. The day kind of got away from me, but we're here. Decent chance that I will do today and tomorrow, but I'm clearly undependable and you can only expect me on Sundays for certain, so we'll see. Life is weird right now, as you might be able to tell by me streaming at 11:30 on a Tuesday. Life's strange. We're working on it. In any case, we have death and despair and suspects to get into, so I'm so nervous about this. I want to do a good job. I want to actually help and not get people who didn't do murders killed. You know, like last time. I mean, I know I don't know for sure last time, but I just don't feel good about what I did, so I'm so concerned about not feeling good again. Not serving justice, not feeling good. The true priorities. Oh, hello, child. Hi. Hello, Master Mailer. Anything I can do for you? Yeah, can you solve a damn murder for me? You were pretty vocal against Otto in the town commons. What was that about? Just what I said then. I don't want anyone to get hurt, especially now. We've already had one death in Tassing. We don't need any more. Yeah, you opposed Otto's ideas, though. He spoke against violence. Even though, like, I understand, like, it's gonna provoke violence, but still. Otto was an ideologue. He didn't see the reality of the situation. The Golden Hand relies on pilgrims and travelers for its business, Andreas. If Otto got his way, everything would be chaos. Swabia is burning as it is. We need the law to live civilized lives, Andreas. What Otto was advocating for scared me. Hannah, #1 suspect. Okay, yeah, fuck it. That seems like a strong motive to want Otto out of the way. Ooh, I didn't persuade her enough. I mean, what would persuading her have done? I bet you'd go pretty far to protect the inn, huh? Andreas, are you accusing me of killing Otto? I mean, a little bit, even though I knew it was a bad idea. Don't be absurd, I disagreed with the man, but you think I could kill him for what? Look around. Is anything better now that he's dead? Unless there's anything more you need, I won't abide by this foolishness. No, Hannah, sorry to bother you. Yeah, I feel like being silent isn't gonna help us. What else could I have done to be nice to Hannah that would make her not flip out that I accused her of murder? I mean, really, what is the... Oh, come on, stairs. What vibe could have possibly worked? Oh, who are you? Joshua? Okay. Good day, Master Mailer. Heard she accused my mom of things. Master Mailer, is there anything I can do for you? Yeah, I accused your wife of murder. Nico, have you heard anyone here talking about Otto's murder? Not just talking about it, but, you know. Yeah, you know. Thanks, Casper. He understands, Casper, thank you. Like they had something to do with it. Oh no, I think I'd remember something like that. Then again, I try not to eavesdrop on conversations. I don't want to get yelled at, or worse. Come on, man, be nosy. But maybe you could find more luck talking to people. Beer always tends to loosen people's lips. Buy around for everyone and you can have the run of the place. You'll be here a while, though. No, I'm not fucking around at this inn. Interesting idea, maybe later. Until then. Yeah, that is not what I'm risking things for. Who the fuck are you, Samuel? Hi! Who are you? Like, am I crazy? I don't know who that is. It's really bothering me. It's really bothering me. Okay, I should read through all those in a second, but I'm gonna do this again, even though I know he's not in here. How is there just some guy Samuel here, who I don't know who he is? Ugh. Maddening. Absolutely maddening. I'm not wasting my time getting people drunk here. Yeah, let's actually look at the journal. I should speak with Father Thomas, but that might also be like a long thing. Alright, I should speak with Father Thomas to see about the St. John's Day confessions. The townspeople will be coming in to confess their sins. I should also visit Leinhard Mueller. He's heavily invested in what's happening. He must know something. I can ask around the Golden Hand to learn about what the burghers and have heard from locals and travelers. I also need to search the forest to find the flowers that dropped from the figure who ran past us. I feel like the confession thing should be good, but might not be, and I also feel like it's going to take a long time. I feel like the hotel's a waste of time. I feel everything feels like a waste of time right now, because I'm like, none of these are good. I don't like any of it. Damn it. I guess we can walk by the church and see if it does the same thing like the inn just did, where it's like, it'll take a while. But maybe we'll try the forest. Maybe the forest won't suck too much time out of us. I hate this. Alright, the marsh marigold grows in wet, shaded woods. I should look for the source around St. Satia's shrine in the forest that is shrouded by the great oak's branches. Golden Hand. I pissed off his wife. I can find his land house in the meadow just outside town. What? I mean, I'm staying here. What do you mean I can find it? I know where it is. Nico couldn't tell me anything specific about Otto's death, suggested a few drinks. Should buy around, see what I can learn. The Miller. Even though Leinhard Mueller was with Baltus and Werner when Otto was killed, I should still talk to him. He openly opposed Otto on the commons, has a hostile relationship with the peasants. I mean, because he could have paid somebody. That doesn't seem unlikely. I think we'll go to the forest, and we'll pass by the church on the way there, so we can see if that's going to be like a time sink kind of thing. I almost closed the whole game out instead of closing the window I needed to close. That would have been great. Alright. Let's start making mistakes. Okay, church. Well, ma'am, you have anything insightful to tell me? Hello, ma'am. Andreas, enjoy the bonfire? Not really. Up until the murder, I suppose. They only seem to happen when you're here. That can't be true. What are you doing back here anyway? I'm not gonna be an asshole to her. I came to pay my respects to Brother Piero. Why? He can't hear you. He's gone. For my own sake, I suppose. Alright, I understand that. Stupid, but I understand it. Can't imagine why anyone would come to Tassing unless they were desperate. I apparently am desperate. Do you work for Father Thomas? We already know this. We already know all this. We literally already had this conversation. She does hate everyone. I don't know, I don't know that she really would have killed Otto for it, though. I don't think she'd be mad at the end result being something bad happening to the church and the abbey, but I also don't know why she would have gone after Otto, if Otto was opposed to them anyway. I think I did one of the— let's try a new one. I'm surprised Father Thomas lets you stay here, just to see what she says. He thinks he can save me. I let him keep believing that as long as he keeps a roof over my head. Right, do you know anything about Otto's murder? No, why would I, and why do you care? I think she won't care about this, but I don't want to see Peter and the other peasants burn down the abbey. Well, then you're talking the wrong— yeah, I shouldn't have said that, god damn it. It would be my midsummer dream come true if that abbey burned down. Alright, my mistake until later. Fine. Can I talk to you? No? Okay, I hacked that. I knew I was messing it up too, and I did it anyway. Oh, hello! For the first time I can talk to this bastard. You got any purple ink, motherfucker? Alright, oh, Andreas, what have you come back to? This is all awful, just awful. I should never have allowed Klaus to publish the 12 articles. This is what happens when common people get agitated by reading nonsense. What's the alternative for forbidding them from reading? Sometimes yes, fuck you, Thomas. Just because a commoner has learned to read does not mean that he can fully comprehend any book he finds. Some of these texts are written to inflame passions. They're not all written with modest intentions. These pamphlets, these books can make people crazed, furious. You might know something about inciting fury, wouldn't you? You fucking note writer, probably. Okay, Sister Amelie and I have seen what happens when good people become part of a mob. What do you mean? Before we came to Tassing, I was the priest at a town near a Benedictine convent. So he came here with her. That's interesting. The town was full of good people. But the good people were whipped into a panic by an educated neighbor, the town doctor. He had read the Malleus Maleficarium. It had put ideas into his head. Malleus Maleficarium. The Hammer of Witches, a treatise on witchcraft published in Speyer in 1486. Theologians at the University of Cologne condemned the book as unethical and not in line with Catholic doctrine. Despite this, the book has enjoyed widespread popularity. Thank you, Frog, for educating me. Okay. So just information about witchcraft. Like, it doesn't even seem like it was specifically— I mean, I don't know, I guess I should look up what a treatise is, but I'm not going to. The witch hunting? Okay, perfect, thanks, this is boring. The witch hunting manual? The author was driven out of Innsbruck, wasn't he? Yes, the word of that had not reached our doctor. One thing the book's author and the doctor shared was a contempt for and hatred of women. In the convent, the doctor saw a coven of witches. In Sister Amelie, he saw not a mystic, but a woman possessed by evil spirits speaking blasphemy. But surely the local magistrate didn't believe that. No, he did not, but that didn't matter. The doctor inflamed his neighbor's fears. No matter what I did, no matter what I said, it made no difference. They wouldn't listen to reason, they wouldn't even listen to scripture. In the dead of night, they gathered at the convent and set fire to it. Sister Amelie was lucky to escape with her life. I love that I've just been in this, like, constant state of shock this whole conversation, which is appropriate, but the rest of the nuns were not as fortunate. So I am all too aware of what can happen when a mob forms. I should have known it would happen again. This is my fault. You can't blame yourself for that. Why not? I share more than a small measure of responsibility. You'd think that Otto's death would have shocked the farmers into abandoning a hopeless cause. It's only inflamed them. that now I don't suspect Tom. Like, every time I think I know something, so now I'm like, maybe he wouldn't know. He either, look, either this is supporting that he knew how to whip people up by starting shit, or it goes against it because he's seen how bad it is and he wouldn't want to do it. I don't... I'm not good at judging people. I shouldn't be playing this game, I'm bad. Ugh. I'm gonna do this one. It should have never come to this. The abbot should have known he was playing with fire. And what about Otto and Peter? What about Klaus? Shouldn't they have known? No, because they're the ones who are getting fucking punished in this system. Peasants are being butchered all over Swabia. I just want this to stop before it gets any worse. I suppose there's no good fretting about what's already happened. I have to minister to the people of town as best as I can given the circumstances and pray for the best. Speaking of which, I need to hear confessions for the townsfolk. It's a tassing tradition after St. John's Eve in case they got up to any mischief that can't wait until Easter? Yeah. I have to give priority to the locals, of course, but if you want to wait a few hours, I can hear you. I should have gone to the forest first. We'll see if it might do the thing where it's like, maybe I'll do that later, but... You don't have to, of course, but I would be remiss if I didn't offer. Not right now, but thank you. Of course. Alright, let's see if I can leave and come back effectively. I hate this. I wish I could, like, save scum easily. I feel like maybe I could, like, exit and do some things, but I don't know. There's not, like, really just a normal little save thing. I want to talk to Smokey. I don't know if he'll talk to me, but... Hey, man. What's up? Good to see you, Master Mailer. Okay. Here's some flowers, Master. Close, but not a match to the ones you found. Let's keep searching. Okay, yeah, we already knew this wasn't where we were supposed to go. I just wanted to see if Smokey would talk to me. And he will not. Right. Shrine. Alright. We can go a place we couldn't before. Master, I think I see an opening behind these trees that leads to a deeper area of the forest. Could this be where that mysterious costume figure ran when Otto was murdered? We should see where it leads. It could take a while, though. I hate this! I feel like I can only follow one lead, and I don't know which one to do. Maybe I can go try to talk to that guy, and then it'll be like, it'll take 3 hours to talk to him. Let's, I just don't know what I'm gonna get out of the flowers. I mean, like, technically you could link me to somebody, but, like, I don't know. I hate this. I'm so stressed. Okay, let's come back when we have more time. At least it's, like, giving me an out before I commit to something, and it doesn't feel like it's closing it off. Alright, email is what we need to go to. I hate this so much. Everything sucks. Why did I decide to be a detective? Tell me, Schlau. Soothe my mind. Oh, I should, I know it's not technically on the agenda, but I should go see if I can find Brother Edok. I almost forgot about that. Maybe you don't want to actually talk to me. Do you want to talk to me? No. He'll talk to you in 5 hours. Ah, Andreas, it appears you're caught up in another murder again. Quite unfortunate timing for you. I don't know if it's me accusing him of something. Sure, let's not get accusatory right off the bat. If I can find the real killer and prevent more bloodshed, maybe it's a good thing I was here. Just stall them. Either they'll see the error of their ways, or the Duke will send soldiers to Tassing. Yes, a show of force. That will quench the peasants' bloodlust. Say nothing. I don't like that. In any case, if you get tired of investigating, my door is open. If you'd like to join my family for a meal, or see the mountains... This motherfucker is gonna take me on... Like, every one of these is gonna take all day. Perhaps some other time. As you wish, of course, until later. Ugh, I hate this. I'm gonna pet your dog. Hey, Stobe. The only good thing in this world. Except for the other dogs and cats. Alright, yeah, let's see if we can go on a side trip up to the Abbey and find Edok or not. Let's go to the ruins just for kicks. I don't think anything has changed down here. Okay. Alright, go to the Abbey, see if we can find Edok for side quest. And then I have to pick a thing to do. Fuck. I'm leaning towards confession. I don't know, yeah, none of these feel like... None of them feel good enough on their own. But confession, maybe I'll at least get like... Wait, can I go in the shrine now? I couldn't go in there for a while. Or maybe I'm just allowed. Oh no, because they moved it. Oh, where did they... He said where they were moving it. It might just be deeper in the church. You know where it went. Someone told me, I just don't remember. Alright, nothing else. It's not like stolen missing, it's just... They moved it. They said they were going to do that. Brother Edok, where are you, please? Please, sir. I need to ask you things. Carl? Peter's ordered everyone to keep out of the library, including you, Andreas. Weird. Weird. Can I sneak in again? Because that would be sick. What is that? Not even the crypt was spared from looting. Damn. Jesus. Okay, good. Yeah, I can sneak in again. Let's see if we can find Brother Edok before we start shit with that. I doubt anything's in the tower. Oh no! Oh no, the peasants looted everything in here too. I mean, it's like I completely understand why they would. But it is also sad in its way. Yeah, oof, ugh. I want to know what these things are, but I'm afraid. Thank you. A cup or vessel cup or other vessel for the holy host to sit within before and after the Eucharist, typically made of precious metals. Tabernacle holds the holy host in a locked and secure box between the services of the Eucharist, God's holy place. Of course they did. The sacristy is just piles of gold in the shape of crosses and candlesticks. We should still look around to see if anything is left. Don't see anything. Look, a journal! Might be Guy's ledger. Let's take a look. I don't understand any of this. Let me take a look at these entries. The Abbey's income, mostly donations from pilgrims. It's not much. These are the Abbey's expenses. Some of these numbers are awfully high. Is there anything to click on? Wait a minute, I think I see it now. Guys, using double bookkeeping, a difficult type of accounting to understand. The Abbey is struggling to make ends meet, but the accounts seem to balance out. Anything else to click on? Any other maths I can learn? Oh, am I just supposed to do this? Oh, this page is not part of the ledger. It's just a sheet of parchment with a few notes, but why was it tucked away in this ledger like this? I should hang on to it just in case something doesn't feel right. The Abbey ledger. I found the Abbey's financial ledger in the sacristy. Brother Guy was balancing the books using double bookkeeping method. Keeps meticulous records, maybe too meticulous. There was a mostly blank scrap of parchment between the pages. Its purpose is unclear. It's the only new journal thing, or is there more? They might all be. We already know that. Okay. Ugh. Okay, well I'm glad I came here. It's more than I expected to find. Sure. Let's just wander around here before we commit to an activity that will actually be helpful. There's nothing in the damn dormitory. Never a danged thing. I just want to start from the beginning here. No Florian. Just the church, but there's other ways to get to the church. Ah, fuck it, whatever. Wait, no, I was in the church. I'm being silly. Chapter house. Not a danged thing. Abbott house, sure. I'll come back for you. Jesus. Actually, just to be sure, I feel like I kind of did this slightly funky. Go in the guest house. Okay, maybe I didn't do it funky at all, maybe it's fine. Being very thorough in a very shitty, messy way. Sophie? I don't recall talking to a Sophie before, but I could be wrong. God bless you, Master Mealer. God bless you, Sister Sophie. It's good to see you again. And you, Master Mealer. The garden looks spectacular. You've taken good care of it. I know it's been some time, Master Mailer, but I must remind you of my vows. I cannot speak with men. Ah, that's right. Forgive me, sister. God bless you. Y'all really are slow on that one, though. You'll talk to me for a minute before you're like, I can't talk to you. Hi, Matilda. God bless you. I wanted to thank you, Master Mailer. I mean, I know what she's talking about. I don't recall doing anything worthy of thanks, sister. You understood that despite what happened to me at the hands of the Baron, you did not condemn me. I appreciate that. The Archdeacon surveyed the evidence. I merely spoke the truth as I saw it. Yes, well, the entire event was a tragedy. I did not expect to see you again. I am glad the Lord gave me a chance to thank you properly. I ought to get back to work. God bless you. And you. Margaret. Hello, who's there? Hello, Sister Margaret. It's Andreas Mailer, the artist. Oh, Master Mailer, Mother Illuminata said you'd returned. Is there someone else with you? Yes, my apprentice Casper. Hello? God bless you, Casper. You smell even more of paint than your master. Sister Margaret is blind. She relies on her other senses, Casper. Oh, thank you? Haha, you're funny. Anyway, I should go. Mother Illuminata doesn't like it when we're distracted from our duties. Of course, until later, sister. God bless you, Master Mailer. And you too, Casper. Gertrude. God bless you. I'm gonna pet your cat now. I mean, I'm glad they left the ladies alone. Ransacked everything but left them be, which is good. Oh, hello. Greetings, Master Mailer. Interesting. You don't seem to want to talk to me, though. Okay. Hello, madams. You don't want to talk to me about anything? God bless you, Master Mailer. God bless you, sister. How are you faring? Mother Illuminata is grieved to hear about Aldo's death, as am I. The Lord granted me the gift of knowledge in grief, so I will help the sisters how I can. A heavy burden to carry. I mean, I know what she means, but I'm nosy. I lost my husband and son before I took my vows, Master Mailer. Lord willing, I can now guide the sisters in their grief. I pray your counsel soothes their spirits. As do I, Master Mailer. God bless you. And you, sister? Interesting, I guess. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Okay. Other than yawn a bunch. I can do that. I'm great at that. Okay, so we've been through most of that. Let's get back through the cloister. I think we did Chapter House, we did that. Large Garden we should go back to, but let's do this first. Excuse me, sorry. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. I wonder if Brother Edok will be back, like, where I found him before. It just worries me because he was very much not there last time. So that's okay, we have a dog to pet. Hello. I think this is my favorite dog. There's one other dog I really liked. I mean, they're all good. Don't misunderstand me, but cucumbers. I think we already read these things earlier. Okay. I can't remember if I went to the refectory or not yet. I don't think I did. And then we'll do kitchen. Kitchen. It's funny that like other places look ransacked but the kitchen doesn't. Like somehow there's food in other weird places but not in here. Let's go visit our cellar cat. Yeah, see, like the cellar doesn't look rated, which is weird. Right, hello cat. Hello cat, satisfied with your single sausage? I wonder where everyone is. Did they all stay in the library? Because I know they said like no one could go in there, but it's where they were to begin with. Nothing ye ol' animal pens. We'll go in there in a second. Let's just double check in here. No. In here. Nothing. Okay. Why would there be a book left out here? It's been left open. I wonder who was reading this. I wonder which work it is. Oh god, this looks like a book of exorcism and occultism. Whatever this text was for, it certainly has no place in the Abbey. I should have done the dang occult background. I should have been a little occult freak. There's a loose page here. I mean, it's not great that this is Otto. Tell you what. Muriel Otto. Otto's name's in the middle of a summoning circle, but why? What the fuck, dude? Oroth, Pinnin, Osel, Triboy, Norioth, Bellafereth, Camoy, Astaroth, Salbranoi, Sisamel. Triboy. Okay. What else am I supposed to... Oh. Le Basson de son Hiwi Lin Sire pour Bougie. And I didn't learn French, so it's not going to help me figure that out. I feel like I literally just learned that bougie is short for something like in French proper. And I can't remember what it was, so I'm doing great. What else can I do? You obviously want me to do something else, but I don't know what. Maybe not. Maybe that's it. Maybe if it's just that if I knew other things, I could do more. Damn it! Necromancy manual. Oh, Christ. Alright, so this is earlier. I think we already... Look, yeah, we read that. Alright, I found a book in the abattoir that seems quite out of place. It's a manual on enacting necromancy rituals. There is also a loose piece of paper with handwritten notes tucked between the pages. Should have done the fucking occult background. Next time. Marguerite. We already know. Matilda, we already know. Who else we got freshly added? Sophie. Quiet, dutiful Kitchener. Alright, and that's it. The fuck is Edok? The fuck is up with this necromancy book? let's get up to the cemetery. Hello, cemetery. Anything for me? I feel like that was Cecilia's grave. Yeah, it was. Okay. Anything new? No. Right, is there anything else here? Not that I can recall. I think we'll probably have to sneak in the library from the crypt, though. So we'll do that after this. Alright, nothing. It's Brother Guy's old desk. Why are there still supplies here? Mostly writing tools and parchment inside, except... But wait, what's this? Are those lemons and a penknife? Invisible ink, bitch! Lemon juice can be used as disappearing ink. I wonder if Guy's hidden anything in that bit of parchment we found in the ledger. I'll use the candle on his desk to check. If we hold the page above the fire, we might find something. I mean, yeah, I see stuff. What do you want me to do? Oh, there's something. Yep. Yep, there is. What do you want exactly from me? I can't read all that on my own. I gotta tell ya. Yep, there sure is stuff there. What do you... God damn it. What's gonna trigger you to let me read? Oh, Jesus, I'm dumb. Okay. Ah, nope, we're burning it. This is stressful. Oh, no, move! Oh, no, don't! Oh my god, okay, Jesus, that freaked me out. Oh my god. Oh my, Guy was stealing from the Abbey. In March alone, he stole almost 7 florins worth of funds. That's as much as my father makes in months. He's sending it to the account of an Augsburger man who is depositing it with the Fugers. If Otto knew about this, Guy would certainly have motivation to silence him. At the very least, it's evidence we can use to show Guy was sending skimmed money to a proxy account in Augsburg. Lemon desk. Son of a bitch. Brother Guy. Yeah, I found fresh lemons. We had things ahead of time. Brother Guy used lemon juice to write an invisible message on the sheet of parchment inside the Abbey ledger. By holding the parchment over a flame, I was able to make the hidden message appear. It was a second, brief ledger of deposits that Brother Guy was making to a Fugger bank account through a contact in Augsburg. There's clear evidence that he was stealing from the Abbey. Unbelievable. Alright. Fugger is a prominent, extremely wealthy banking family in Augsburg. They held business interests throughout the free imperial cities and a monopoly on the European copper market. So he's sending money to rich people. For what? Or is it just that they're a bank? I guess maybe I hate this. Fucking Guy. Scriptorium fell. Oh yeah, I already know that. This piece of oh, hi, I was just doing secret things in the background. You're free to wander, Andreas, but stay out of the library. Peter's orders. Boy, too bad I know a way into the library. Hi, Fabian. Go as you please, but stay out of the library. Y'all can't control me. Where the fuck are all the fucking monks? Are they still in there? Alright. Time to sneak in. This does also make me want to go around town since everyone fucking looted this place and see how people are feeling. Let's go. Okay, they are all here. Edok, I have so many fucking questions for you. Let's go. Who is there? Is it you, Lord? Come to claim my soul? It's Andreas, Brother Edok. Oh, Andreas. Dear boy. Grayish pallor, shortness of breath, swollen fingers, sweating. You're not well, Brother Edok. It looks serious. It's nothing. The escape was a bit much for my age. I feel aches, a heavy heart, but it will pass if God wills it. Could someone help you, Florian, or... Do not concern yourself with me, Andreas. The others... Make sure the others are well. They're fine, you're the one who might be dying. If the time has come, Andreas, then it has come. It is in the hands of the Lord. I have questions to ask you. I must rest. No! No! I have to... No! They literally told me that he would know something about that fucking book and now won't let me ask him. And I don't know that I could have asked him any other time. God damn it. God bless you, Andreas. Has anything new come to light in the investigation of Otto's death? Yeah, I must speak to you urgently about Brother Guy. Now is not really the time to discuss the enmity between you, Andreas. I know you do not care for each other, but it's hardly appropriate. Guy's been stealing from the Abbey. Pardon me, I must not have heard you right. He's been obscuring it in the ledger, but the evidence is there. In March alone, he stole almost 7 florins worth of funds and sent it to the Fugers in Augsburg. My god! That can't. How did you learn this? I found a receipt in the back of the Abbey's ledger written in lemon juice. If Otto somehow knew about this, you can't think Brother Guy would have killed him. Even the most mild-mannered men can be moved to violence when his reputation is threatened. But to kill a man, Andreas, no. I don't think violence of that kind is in his nature. I know his heart. You couldn't have made a mistake, are you certain? I guess I might as well be an asshole. These are not the kind of mistakes I make. No, I suppose not. It never ends, does it? These times are so dark, Andreas. Even with the Lord's light to guide us, I do not know how we will go on when this is through. There's little I can do about this now, but should we survive the coming days, the consequences for Brother Guy will be dire. I'm sorry this came to light in the way that it did. Whatever you think of me and my intentions, I do care about Kirsau. We've not always seen eye to eye, but I have never doubted your care for this place. In that, at least, we are aligned. One final thing. Have you spoken with him about this? No, not yet. So he doesn't know he's been found out. Very well. Go with God now more than ever. You as well, Father Gano, even though you're a piece of shit. Scriptorium, which we don't want to go to. Couldn't and wouldn't want to, even if we could. I'm gonna talk to Florian. Andreas Mailer. I am, as always, glad to see you, but surely you have put yourself at risk by sneaking in here. You cannot keep yourself out of danger and trouble, can you? I mean, this would be funny. I am a little shit. Let's commit to being a little shit. It's fun to stick my nose in everything. What can I say? I like the excitement. Perhaps you should have chosen the soldier's life instead, Andreas. Plenty of excitement to be found. All jokes aside, why have you come to the library in these dire times? I wanted to see how you all are holding up. We are not out of danger if that's what you have in mind. The peasants are on edge and we are stuck. You fear they truly want more violence. It's all for show. I don't like any of these really, but... They may not be trained soldiers, but it does not take much military acumen to burn down a building full of books. If they hurt the abbot or damage the abbey, the Duke's armies will not show leniency. Believe me, a direct confrontation with real soldiers will end in a slaughter. You've said much about the peasants, but what of you and your brothers? Oh, I am well, Andreas. I have been through worse. The Battle of the Cosm, the Siege of Dornet Castle, death and suffering. Too much of that, perhaps, for a young mind. Long enough ago by now. Here, others who hold my attention. I worry about Volkbert and Rudger. They are gentle people not able to withstand this terror and violence. But I am especially worried about Edok. I tried talking to him, he didn't look good. He's old and frail and his health has grown worse since we fled here. He remarks of pains of the chest. Excuse me, sorry. I'm cut off from my tools, and were it not so, I am unsure of what might help against his affliction. Perhaps Salvia salvatrix or Papaver somniferum. Should I go with my hippy-dippy background or my medical background? I know humors are bullshit. Let's do this. I've learned about a couple of plants that are said to help an ailing heart. Yellow gentian, fraxinella, crockschnabel, even black nightshade. Excellent, Andreas. Sister Gertrude may be of assistance to you in this. She knows the plants best. If you happen to find any of these, talk to her. She can prepare what's necessary. Be safe, Andreas. You as well, Brother Florian. So if I save him, can I talk to him about the fucking book? I mean, I want to save him anyway. Ugh. Hey, Brother Florian told me that Brother Edok's health has declined rapidly since the monks were locked within the library walls. He requires access to a specific medicinal plant to help him treat the pain, and suggested I speak with Sister Gertrude for assistance locating it. Let's fucking go. Go back to the nuns. Fabian. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the convent. I get the feeling that if I talk to Guy, I shouldn't accuse him of anything. Just so he's chilled. Oh, Volkbert. God keep you safe, Master Mueller. Hi, honey. No, 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 no. Volkbert, it's going to be alright. How can you know that, Lucas? Trust in Providence, brother. The Lord guides us through Gethsemane. They're going to hurt us. They won't. Look, Andreas is here. He will help. Yeah, I can't do anything. Fuck you guys. Yeah, Lucas Volkbert, yes, I will help in any way I can. Don't trust. Andreas will only get us into more trouble. What are you saying? Andreas solved the previous murder. He can solve this one. Sniff. I don't want to die. You're not going to. We all will. No, 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 please. Volkbert, peace and calm. Think of the heavenly realms above us, where angels sing praise for our Lord every day. Will I join them if I die? We all join the choir, one day, but you won't die here, Volkbert. Listen to Andreas, he will help us. Stay safe, brothers. I'll go try to solve this mess before anyone else gets hurt. God bless you. God save us. They've really, like, hecked that man's life up. Talking to Guy last, I hate him. Oh no, the boyfriends! God bless you, Rudger. I'm so sorry. Buddy, I can't read none of that. Just keep listening. Let him go. Rudiger, what was that song? I think it's an old song from around Toke Andreas. I like it. A song meant for times of need, and I believe we are in need at this time. I worry about Brother Rutger. He has been deep in prayer ever since we fled into the library. All this violence and strife does not conform with his gentle soul. You really care for him, don't you? I'm not sure if I should say that, but I'm going to. This kind and thoughtful man. Who wouldn't? You'll find out who killed Otto, won't you? I have to, there's too much at stake. See, I told you. Oh, these boyfriends. I'm gonna weep. Brother Rutger, why don't you sing for the others to hear? The others? Yes, all your brothers. You're the cantor. Yours is the voice that leads them. I don't know. You can do it. I believe in you, and Matthew believes in you. We all do. Alright, I suppose I can try. I love these boyfriends.
Unser Trottin hat versandt, Sancte Petre gewalt, dass mag Jan selmodingen den Mann, Kyrie eleison, Christe eleison, Kyrie eleison, Christe eleison.
Ten out of 10, I love you so much. Hello, Brother Wolfshoff, do you have a moment? Of course, Andreas, what do you need? I need to cry forever. I was hoping to seek your guidance about who might have killed Otto. I don't know how much I can help you, Andreas. I'm afraid I didn't concern myself too much with Tazing's troubles. Surely you can recall something Otto did that made someone angry. Otto was not always an easy man to get along with. He's clashed with several brothers here over the years. Anything recently? Let me think. Several of the brothers were upset when he demanded Father Gernot reveal the Abbey's financial records. Yeah, Gernot mentioned Guide to the record keeping for the Abbey. Was he the most upset? Andreas, I shouldn't bring up Abbey. Bring up Abbey concerns to outsiders. Please. Wonderful. Please, Brother Wolfshoff, any information you can give me would help stop further violence. If all this does is tell me something I already know, I swear to God. I did see Brother Guy rooting around in the abattoir the other day. He was the one with the occult shit? Bro. He was startled when I questioned him, but if he was already on edge about Otto's demands, then no wonder. I know that Brother Guy and Otto never got along, but Brother Guy has never been a violent man. I already know something was going on. I literally already know. Like, I don't know if I'm figuring something out or not because it wants me to do other paths. Oh, hello! Thank you, sorry, I'm like in the midst of my, stressing out about being a fucking detective even though I'm not supposed to be a detective in this fucking game. But thank you! I've been trying to make it work. um, the one I did for the last stream, you couldn't read the chat at all, so I changed things around a bunch and got a bunch of goofy start and end and BRB screens and all kinds of shit, so trying to make it fancy while I stress about this goddamn game. But thanks. Fuck, okay, anyway. I am stressed because there's like other. I fucking have to be Detective Seal. This is bullshit. I'm supposed to be a goddamn artist, and they're all like, "Oh, people keep dying in this town. Surely you can figure it out." And I'm like, I can't. But anyway, so they've given me 1 day to solve a murder, and they've given me, I think it was 3 or 4 different paths I could go down to investigate stuff. So I can go on a hike with some guy who's rich and an asshole. I can sit and listen to confessions in the church, which I'm really intrigued by. I can go into the forest and look for the source of some flowers that the person who seems to have murdered the person dropped. And maybe it is just uh, maybe it is just those three. But now I'm at the church where people are accusing the people at the church, and I'm finding out like a secret fourth plot where someone who's been an asshole to me the entire time has been stealing money. So now it's like I have an extra path to investigate, and also I have a man I have to stop from it. There's a lot happening. There's way too much happening and I'm freaking out. So far we haven't drawn any suspects, but fuck, why not? Anyway, I'm very stressed. Because last time, so this has had a time jump, so we had like an original story, someone died, they made me investigate it, and the only thing I found evidence for was someone that I didn't feel confident killed the person, but when I presented the evidence, they're like, yep, that's the guy, and I'm like, shit, so I had to watch someone get killed who I wasn't confident had done the crime, and now I'm in this position again with even less time, and I'm like, I don't want to kill an innocent person again. I'll freak out. Yeah, you came in at the perfect time. Because we did a time skip and I came back to this town and someone fucking died again. Anyway, I'm losing my goddamn mind. And I'm trying to decide how pushy to be about it. So I already know something else is going on with this particular person. I already found evidence that he was stealing money. I haven't confronted him directly yet. And I mean, it probably doesn't matter what I say to this guy about it. I already know something else is going on. I'll just say maybe I should talk to Brother Guy about it. Please be careful, Andreas. There's already enough strife and tassing. We don't need any more. I will. Thank you, Brother Wolfsloff. God bless you, Andreas. You did miss me almost crying at this man singing, though. It was beautiful. I already did investigate the abattoir. I'm ahead of the game on this one. Incredible. Did that one actually update? No. Well, I'm like ahead of the game technically because I was already in there and I already found something fucked up in there. So do I have to go back? God, I gotta stop looking into things too early by accident constantly. I'll go back in there, but I already found something. It was some fucking weird summoning shit. Someone's trying to do necromancy. And if Brother Guy was the one who was there, then this bitch is trying to do some shit. You asshole! We get along so well. We've always gotten along. Yeah, sequence breaking by getting ahead going for the Pentiment any percent. Yeah. I'm too nosy and I want to look at everything, and especially with this, like, there's not like a set timer going, but like if you choose to do certain things, like all 3 of the paths that I could investigate earlier were like, this will take some time to do, and like you have sections of the day, so I'm like, okay, I don't want to commit to any of those until I feel confident about a path. So like right now I'm doing something off off path technically by wandering around the church some more. And that's not making time pass, but if I go to the other ones, time will pass. I don't know what I was saying. I already lost track of what I was rambling about. Fuck. There's a certain amount of timer and a certain amount of not timer. Oh, my point was that if I'm doing something and I don't think the time will pass, I'll spend way too long looking into rooms and going into places and checking every corner and apparently finding necromancy papers before I was supposed to. So there's a timer, but not for everything. You know when you're gonna run into a timer kind of thing. Christ. Anyway, I'm doing a great job keeping my thoughts straight today. Anyway, Guy has been a dick this whole time, and now he's calling me an asshole immediately upon speaking to me. You told Gurno. Oh, okay, so I guess it doesn't matter. Oops! I love that oops is an option. I get it, you went from one place to another. It'll make time pass. Yeah, basically, like, you get it. You know how video games work. So I have also, you could choose different background stuff. I should have done it before this, but I didn't think about it. I chose at some point to be a little rapscallion who gets into fights and is an asshole, so I can be kind of pushy sometimes. Even though it's usually not a great idea. But fuck this guy, are you gonna do anything about it? You want to start a brawl in the library with the brothers here? No, I'll find some way out of this. I'll figure something out. Oh, see, a resident video game expert. I'm not gonna call him a coward. Good luck with that. You're a true bastard, Andreas Mailer, and you deserve the very worst of what's coming to you. Oh boy. Okay, we have not been on good terms till now. That is a really rough thing to say. I'm gonna say nothing. Do not speak to me again. Oh, I can't ask you about your necromancy book? Okay. So we've done everything we could in here. We snuck into the library where everyone is hiding out. Excuse me. I'm like trying to like roughly recap you without like going overboard, but there was a townsperson who was starting to like try to rile people up because the abbot who's running the church in the abbey here was trying to raise taxes. So basically like townspeople starting to kind of be like, hey, this is fucked up, and like even before the time skip here, like it was like, hey, they're not letting us like use land, they're being dicks, they keep raising taxes. So that's just like increased over the years. So townsperson was upset, was trying to rile people up a little bit, like not like badly, just trying to be like, we should like fight for our rights here, like, and there were some people in town who agreed, some people who didn't, richer people didn't like him, etc., etc., and he got mysteriously murdered. So that's whose murder we're trying to investigate. When it happened, all the townspeople immediately thought that the church had something to do with it, so they kind of ran everyone in the church off, and they were able to hide in the library. So all the monks are here. So I was diverting from choosing a main path to investigate and decided to come here because I had a couple of threads loose, and then I've also found out that this guy was stealing. Son of a bitch. And we also have this man who's fucking dying, so we're gonna try to help him maybe not die. So we're gonna side quest a little more to try to do that. But we have a secret entrance we learned about 7 years ago that takes us to the library. So even though the townspeople ransacked here and didn't want us to go in there, we were able to. So presumably you could just not know that that existed, but because I'm nosy and I touched everything, I found it. Maybe he stole a life. I mean, so far, Brother Guy is my biggest suspect, but we'll find out. I probably have time after I fuck around here to still do one of the main investigation paths that it was binge Murderville yesterday. If that's what I think it is, I've been meaning to watch that and haven't yet. But it does sound fun. Alright, let's go talk to the nuns. Because the thread that I was trying to pull on here was, one of the brothers... God. This is gonna take forever. I found a book that looked like the same handwriting as some mysterious notes that were popping up before. So the last murder, everyone involved and who was a suspect had notes from someone who we couldn't identify who wrote them, but they were written in purple ink. And I found a book in the library that was the same handwriting. It wasn't the same ink, but it was the same handwriting. So one of the sisters was like, oh, Brother Edok might know who wrote that because he's been here longer than anyone. And every time I've tried to go talk to him, I haven't been able to, and I went to go talk to him in the library, and he's fucking dying. And he wouldn't talk to me about anything else because, oh, he's dying. So, one of my background traits is that I know about nature and what is knowing about medicine. So I know what's wrong with them, and I have a thought about what might help. So someone told me to go talk to one of these particular nuns. So if I can find out who's been stirring the shit, and he is stirring the shit again, because, like, when I left town, I got a note that was like, don't ever fucking come back here. And then when I came back, they were like, we fucking told you not to come back here. So whether or not they're involved in either of the murders directly, there's, like, something there. Okay, yeah, that's exactly the show that I thought it was about, or that I thought you were saying. It sounded like it would be fun. Don't they have, like, a second season now, too? Because they did the original a while back. The point is, I know what you're talking about, so great. Alright, Sister Gertrude. I have need of herbs for chest pain. Brother Edok is very ill. Yellow Genetian, perhaps Fraxinella. Do you have any? Oh my, Master Mailer. Unfortunately, we have none in the herb hut right now. There's Yellow Genetian higher up the mountain, but I recall there being some in the forest as well. If you can bring me some, I know of a broth that should be of help. Thank you, Sister Gertrude. I will set out with haste. May God shine mercy upon you, brother. May God shine mercy upon Brother Edok. Take care, Andreas. Okay, so the joke is that one of our paths is that we can go up a mountain. But maybe... I mean, that's kind of interesting. It's giving me two different ways that I can do that, I think. They did a Christmas special, that's what it was. They made you ugly laugh. Wonderful. I'll have to actually check that out. Okay, so she told me I could go up the mountain or I could go to the forest. One of the things that I can do... Did that get pushed to the next page? Where the hell is it? Interesting. Okay, one of the things I can do is I can go talk to a miller and he... Maybe I fucked that up because it's not showing it even as a thing. Someone told me that we could go on a walk to the mountains together is my point, so I could possibly find the flower on the way there, or I could do the other thing. Now this only says forest. So yeah, maybe if I had done things differently. Maybe I've already closed a path. Curious. I mean, that's fine. I was sort of interested in this one. So I can save somebody's life and go look into some flowers. I'm still, like, frustrated about this because one of my choices is to listen to Confession. And I really want to listen to Confession. Unless that's also gone. Dang, did I close this off without realizing? Shit. Alright, well I guess we're committed to the forest. Fuck. Because it gave me a comeback, like, I could either say I was gonna go do the things or I could come back later, it sounded like, but maybe I can't. I mean, that's okay, if so. Because I really want to save that man's life. Come on, click correctly. Forest. Alright, let's go. Let's commit. Let's commit to going to the forest. I just want to divert real quick. Because I know earlier... They said yellow, but I'm not looking at all these anyway. Earlier I looked at like a flower somewhere else. What about these? No, these flowers aren't done. Okay. Yeah, we're still doing that. So I know where I'm supposed to go for that. No, but those are yellow. Yellow Ganeshan, exactly as needed. Hopefully Gertrude can use this. Let's just fucking go straight to that, actually. let's continue to not commit to a path. Fuck it. Let's save a man's life real quick. I didn't expect that to be that easy, to be honest. I mean, yeah, Gertrude might know something, but like, if I can get Brother Edok to not die and tell me anything about that book, that would also be so exciting for me, because that's been like, that's been a thing I haven't been able to figure anything about this whole time. This way. Come on. Click the right place. Gertrude, I found it instantly! Please make a medicine! God bless you! Have you found it? I have. By the grace of our Lord, probably. Fortunately, these are a fair bit dry already. Yes, best to grind and mix the Genetian into a broth with a few other herbs for calming the body. It will take a bit of time, come back later. Okay, good, I'm glad I did this now. Pass the time! This is the please go do what you're supposed to do. I should return to my other tasks. Okay, great. Wonderful. Alright, what do you want me to investigate flowers that the murderer dropped, or listen to people's confessions in town, assuming that's open? Because I don't want to go talk to the rich guy, because I think that'll be a waste of time. Like, no shit, the rich people didn't like him. You tell me. Because either way, I gotta go approximately the same direction. Confessions. Yeah, I can't help but think that I just, like, I don't know what finding the flowers gets us. I'm sure it'll get us more than I realize. But confession seems interesting. And I've also been, like, my best theory for who was writing the notes is the guy who's taking confession, even though I just had a conversation with him where maybe he's not that person. Also very important, you can pet all the cats and dogs. If we're lucky, we'll run into another dog. There was a bunch at the church that we could have pet, but you can pet the animals. Also, this little kid following me. He's my apprentice. It's why it's a 10-10, and like also that you can constantly look at the drawings that change on the edges of the page, which are always wonderful. These are like not even the best of them other than this cat being pretty good. Like there's been a frog with a hat. There's been a bunch of cute little dogs. It's wonderful. So like they're always on the side of the page when you actually have to read something, but you can also just do that whenever you want. Which is the best. Church. And I'm gonna do a classic, actually wait, let me do something else thing. I don't think I've walked through town yet this morning, so I'm gonna just bop through town and see if anyone will just talk to me about what's happened. They probably won't, so we'll probably just go straight back to the church, but let's see. Hello! Hi, Anton. Oh, okay, you just want to say hello. You also just want to say hello. Wonderful. It's probably going to be like that. I'm not sure if there's any deep conversations to be had right now outside of... Come on. Okay, thank you. Andreas, how did you get caught up in another murder? I'm not trying to do it, I swear. Maybe God wants me to solve murders instead of making art. I'm really starting to think that. Deep conversations can't be dealing with that. Well, that's what this game is, so get out of here. Unbelievable. I'm gonna say this to be funny. Seems like a bad way to put food on the table, but maybe you're right. See ya! Listen, Andreas, I can't talk any sense into Peter. Peter's kind of leading the townspeople and being pissed off right now, which is fair. He's kind of always pissed off, and now he has an extremely good reason. I understand he's angry. We're all angry, but threatening the abbot? Burning down the abbey? The Duke's soldiers will tear this town apart. I'm doing what I can, Andres. Thank you. I know Peter is mostly bluster. So, it's really cute that it writes things out, but like as you notice, like sometimes it won't put God until the end. And then people have typos all the time, so I'm bad enough at reading, but then I have to be like, is that supposed to be that way, or is that a typo? I'm just worried for all of us. I understand, I'll talk to you later, Andres. I wonder if I can go talk to Peter. Peter has never liked me that much. I mean, he's never liked anyone that much. Hi, Jorg. Hi. Hey, Peter. No, Pete does not want to speak to me. Not surprised. I'm glad that he's just like doing his normal shit. I can go and talk to the ladies if they're here, but I'm not sure they're gonna have. Let's see where they're. Ursula! Bill Peter! Peter wanting a simple life away from the drama. Peter is... He's very grumpy. He's excessively grumpy. Like, he was grumpy before. And, like, he's not necessarily wrong for it, for the most part, because, like, his family is struggling, they're poor, like, shit's bad, but, like, he's also just... he's also just really angry and cold all the time. So, he's the one who wants to burn everything down right now. Like, he's just kind of, like, at his wit's end, I think. Which, valid, but also, bro. You gotta calm down a little bit. Maybe don't murder the nice monks. Relatable. I really want to know, we had lunch with someone the other day and they had some friends, and one of them was a very pregnant woman. And she went into labor, and I don't know if I can check on her. This midwife is there. I just want to know if she's okay. But I don't know that it's gonna let me do that. This man hates me because he was a suspect last time. Andreas, not looking good, is it? No, it is not. I have to find the real killer. It couldn't have been the abbot. Zoned out for a second and thought you were telling an anecdote. Nope, just rambling about this fucking game. You don't need to convince me. Best you get on that, then. The unrest bodes ill. Peasants are about to do something foolish. Why haven't you told them about the secret entrance into the library? Oh, I forgot he knew about that. I mean, thank God he hasn't. I don't always see eye to eye with Peter and the rest, but I don't want them all killed. If they got into the library, I don't even wish to imagine what they could do. The soldiers would strike back, and there'd be a massacre in Tassing. I have no choice but to stop them. If I ask him that, he's gonna flip out on me. Do you have any thoughts on who might have done this? Wasn't me, in case you were thinking to accuse me again. I wasn't. I barely even accused you last time. Otto's had a few conflicts, but nobody I'd call an enemy. Get going. You don't have much time. I know I don't, but I'm stressed. Hey, she hasn't had her baby yet. That's very stressful. She's been in labor a long time. Andres, I can't talk right now. I need to watch over Rachel. Okay, I'm so sorry. I mean, at least she's alive. That was mostly what I was worried about. Go to the bakery. Look at the pretzel shelf. Wonderful. Hi, Ulrich. Andreas, it seems like you're in the thick of another mystery again. It's not by my choosing, I swear. It's good of you to take on in any case. We need your help. The peasants are angry. Even if what you and Casper said about the abbot makes sense, they don't want to hear it. It's too easy to blame Father Gano for Otto's murder. Do you know anything about who might have killed Otto? Andreas, if I knew anything I'd tell you. I'd tell Peter. I'm critical of the abbot, but I still love the man. I still love all of the brothers and sisters at Kearsaw. I don't want to see them harmed any more than you do. If I see or hear anything that could help, you'll be the first person I tell. Thank you. It's the least I can do. Keep faith, Andreas. Trust in Providence. We are all in God's hands. Thanks, Ulrich. Is your wife who likes me here? Hello. Also, this girl stole my hat when she was a child, and she still has it, which I think is extremely cute. And, like, I think that technically could have, like, not happened. I think it could have stopped her from taking it. So I love that, like, not only did she take it, but she's kept it. We're all in God's hands. Well, we're fucked then. Welcome to the game. Honestly, we seem to be in this sad artist man's hands, and that's not going well either, considering I'm controlling him. This is where Otto died! Hooray! I wonder how long Wrath House construction will be delayed now. Werner. Grumpy Richmond. Was this the inventor? No. I don't know what house this is. Maybe it was just Werner's. Is this the inventor? Hello, sir. Greetings, Andreas. You've arrived at the ideal moment. Alright, less than ideal considering Otto's recent death. It took place right outside your house. You truly didn't catch anything that would be useful to my investigation? Alas, as said, Werner and Leinhardt and I were engaged in a stimulating debate when we heard the crash outside. I only saw a figure flee, but unfortunately I have no useful details on whoever it may have been. I hope you find a lead, for I have severe doubts about the involvement of the abbot in the gruesome affair. Meanwhile, I am drawing close to the final design of my latest invention. As such, I would very much like to hear your thoughts on it. It doesn't feel appropriate considering the circumstances, but I suppose I can listen. Splendid! I've been devising something most unique. Come. At present, we have a problem. The peasants suffer under harsh conditions. Do you agree? Yeah, they do not have it easy, no. They toil constantly, but achieve little over bare subsistence. They are taxed heavily. The peasants grow angrier, hence the nascent troubles all across the lands. It is a dangerous time. So I've devised a tool to lessen their drudgery. Here, take a look at the schematic. Wonderful time to drink some water. What the fuck is this? Behold the plow. In front of it, an automaton man or beast, it matters little, dragging the plow behind it. Have you seen any artificial people before? Apparently with my past I have. Yeah, let's go for this fancy one. I've seen the Moor shepherds who strike the bell and carousel of automated magi in the Piazza San Marco clock in Venice. Ah, father and son Ranieri, an impressive piece of work. So you understand of which I speak, the intricacies of machinery. Gears within gears, symmetrical coils, turning a shaft cistern that leads the gearing mechanism. Shaft system. People are gonna call that plow a goddamn work of witch, aren't they? I mean, they fucking might. Controls that are quite complex but allow for it to follow a predetermined path. It toils so the peasant doesn't have to. How fucking expensive is it, bro? Yeah, wouldn't it be easier without the figure in front? Move only the plow itself? No, it's the puller that is important. To hold and fix and weigh down the plow. The universe reveals itself through the minute intricacies of clockwork. Okay, can anyone afford this? There's still a few imperfections to work out, but I can feel I am on the correct path. Tell me, Andreas, what do you think? Be truthful. There can be no progress without truth. Just attach a yeah, like, why? What's this fucking robot for? Yeah, we already have ways to harness the incredible strength of oxen and horses. What's the point? It's difficult to see how the effort required to make and maintain this device would be less than plowing with a human and animal labor. Honestly, its shit is hilarious. Let's go. This is I'm logical. Haha, truly role-playing. And that's me knowing a lot about nature. But let's go with the logic one. I'm on a fool's errand, am I not? It's what my father would have said as well. I fear I am a disappointment. Is that why you decided to stay in Tassing instead of returning home? It was part of it, yes. I could not face my father after my travels. Why did you leave in the first place? I had to prove myself to my father, I suppose, and maybe... my father had attempted to arrange for me a marriage. I did not feel ready. So this is the thing too, in the time, in the 7 year previous section, I had to leave soon to get married, and it was an arranged marriage. And for some reason, you couldn't become a master and have your own workshop unless you were married, which is goofy. But like I was I was stressed about having to get married in the previous thing, and now it's 7 years later, and I was married, and we only found out last gameplay session, like he hadn't talked about anything at all, and we found out that it seemed like they got on okay from like what I could get from the context, and they had had a son, and the son died of the fucking plague, and it was really the way that they revealed it was like horrible and sad, and I almost fucking cried. Um, but basically, what I found out is that like I've been traveling. I've got my apprentice who's Casper who's with me, and I'm just like desperately avoiding going home because basically it's too sad at home because my son died of the fucking plague. Um, so I can say it's not so bad once you get used to it, or like this was like a constant thing of like it's a curse, it's horrible, marriage is the worst. Um, so I'm not sure which one of these is good. Neither is none of these are great options. I'm not gonna say that one. We'll just do it's not so bad once you get used to it. It is a commitment that accuses me? Causes me trepidation even to this day. In any case, there's so much more I have to learn. My inventions have not been as successful as I would like. Perhaps it's best you were lacking the correct I can't read. It's because you're lacking the correct frame of mind. Sure. What do you mean? If your inventions so far amount to little, you must change your approach. Whatever, let's just do the logic one. Doing the same thing over and over will only yield the same results. Or we can tell him to be more ambitious. Or we can tell him to like aesthetics. Like, do things that don't help anyone. And I'm not telling him to make weapons. Let's just do that. Doing the same thing over and over again won't work. What is the result? That's supposed to be that way? What is the result and direction I am searching for? That is what I cannot solve. I'd love to be me and say be more ambitious, but stay in your lane, dude. Yeah, he's being too ambitious with some of this stuff in ways that aren't helpful. Yeah, some just don't care about anything but aesthetics. Look for the substance that emerges from the harmony of paints. I'm not sure the sensibilities of an artist carry over as easily, perhaps. But I thank you, Andreas. I invited you to exchange thoughts, and you have proven most valuable. This conversation has given me much to consider. But now, I guess I must return to work. Good luck, Baltus, until later. Alright, we didn't learn anything important from him. We found out he's got bad ideas. Okay. I feel like I went in there and that was empty. This is where a man died. Townsfolk haven't had much to say. I can go check on one of my friends. I think his house is open, but I don't know. Let's just... What if we focused? What if we chose something to do? So that I could talk to him. Fuck it, no, I want to talk to him because he was printing stuff for Otto. Can't focus. Gotta divert. Gotta talk to little baby child with kitten. Wonderful. Okay, good. He has nothing to say to me. Fantastic. Do you have anything weird in your house? You don't. Okay. Alright, church. And then I'm gonna drink so much water. so much water, you're not gonna believe it. Truly unbelievable amounts of hydration. Ah, Andreas, I don't suppose you've come for our local St. John's Day confession. I have to give priority to the locals, of course, but if you want to wait a few hours, I can hear you. You don't have to, of course, but I would be remiss if I didn't offer. Sounds just fine to me. Oh, good. It may take a while to get through everyone, but you're welcome to stay and pray or eavesdrop. Oh. Maybe it's gonna click along periodically. Because I was like, that didn't take very much time. Benedicti. Bless you. Okay, thank you. Dominus sit vobiscum. The Lord be with you. You really just you just sit out here in front of everyone? Shit. I confess to God and Blessed Mary ever Virgin, to Blessed Michael the Archangel, and Blessed John the Baptist, and to the holy apostles Peter and Paul, and to Blessed Lotharius and Cassian. Cassian and Blessed Juvenal, along with all the saints, and you through my fault. Through my fault. Through my fault. What is it you have come to confess, Paul? I disobeyed my father to go down to the ruins to draw. Is this the kid who's been drawing on the ruins? That rules. How many times? 3. You must have known it was wrong every time. Why did you keep doing it? I don't know. I just think it's a stupid rule. I wonder if that means that there's new drawings on there or not, because there's been a bunch for a long time. But if he keeps doing it... Alright, he's right, it's stupid. Casper. Medieval graffiti? Yeah, there's literally, you can go down to the Roman ruins and there's just like goofy little drawings on them. It rules. You're not wrong, fuck it. Is there anything else, Paul? I had impure thoughts about a girl! How many times? I don't think I can remember a lot. Great. Alright, anything else? Well, Father, I need to say it quietly. That's fine, Paul. Casper, go light a candle. Alright, do we want Casper to listen or me? I'll go light a candle. I saw my father with a woman at the ruins. They were having carnal relations. That's a serious matter, Paul, but you're not here to tell me the sins of others. If they want to confess, they know where to find me. Alright, Father. Obey your father, avoid the temptation to think about girls. Oh my god. Christ wants us to live in harmony with our family. You cannot be in harmony if you are disobedient to your parents. Damn, so that's the guy that I could have, rich guy I could have gone on a hike with, and apparently he's cheating on his wife down at the ruins. You said carnal relations in such an elongated way. Yeah, for fun. God, gotta have fun somehow in this shit. And if you find yourself thinking about girls, pray to the Blessed Virgin for strength. Yes, Father. For your penance, say 5 Hail Marys and 2 Our Fathers. Yes, Father. I ain't reading all that. I can't read the English. May our Lord Jesus Christ absolve you, and I, by his authority, absolve you from every bond of excommunication and interdict, in as much as I am able and you require. Lazy, I'm not reading the fucking Latin. Especially if they're gonna translate it 2 seconds later. Thereupon, I absolve you from your sins in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. No! I can't. I can't, and they will. He said he saw his father with a woman at the Roman ruins. Doing what? What do you fucking think, Casper? I like that squint uncomfortably is an option, but I'm saying screwing Casper. Oh. Interesting in any case. I mean, that doesn't make him a murderer. It just makes him a scumbag, which I'm not surprised by. What have you come to confess, Gret? Sorry, I got distracted by this. This is cute. Well, father, I argued with my husband about his support of the peasants. So this is the... That's not the baker's wife. That's, Lucky's wife. Lucky, who is, I think he's a woodworker is what it was. And he's the guy who he's mad at me because he got mixed up in stuff last time. Ulrich is the head... Wait, no, that is the baker. I'm dumb and wrong. Okay, that's the baker's wife. Ulrich is the head of your household, but it is not sinful for you to disagree about things. It's a serious matter. The peasants are trying to change the way things have always been. When people try to change a place's way of life, they are playing with fire, with sin. Is Ulrich's soul in danger? I know Ulrich is a good Christian, but I worry that the peasants will become violent. I thought Otto's death might shock the peasants into abandoning their cause, but it only inflamed them. That makes you a little suspicious, buddy. Oh god, poor Otto. Master Andreas, do you think Gret could have killed Otto? No. Yeah, she wouldn't, but also, let's logic. She was at the scene right when we arrived and she was still in her costume. We saw what was almost certainly the killer pass us in the woods. It's not possible for her to have been in both places at once. That's right, you're so smart, Master Andreas. Shush, shush, it's alright, Gret. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. I'm here to listen to your confession. No, no, Father, thank you. I appreciate it. Of course, now remember what I said about the difference between disagreeing and disobeying. Yes, Father. I assume it's gonna be God. God wants our— Jesus, excuse me. See, this is what happens when you guess. Jesus wants our families to be in harmony, but there is room for disagreement, especially on something so important. Now, for your penance, say 2 Hail Marys and an Our Father. Thank you, Father, I will. Yeah. I think it's gonna be the same anyway. Yeah, it's great. Great, everyone's absolved. That wasn't helpful at all. Is anyone gonna confess something good? Drink 2 Hail Marys, more like, oh my god. Bloody Marys, you mean. I mean... I didn't expect to come here and the killer just was like, yeah, I killed Otto! Especially if everyone can hear. God willing. We'll just say God willing. Oh, she's not gonna say nothing. Unless she saw something. Hail Mary is the English equivalent? Okay. What have you come to confess, Anna? This will be a waste of time. See, now that we both think it's a waste of time, maybe it won't be. Want me to go out and tell everyone we're eavesdropping on confessions? Please come help us solve the murder. Oops. Father, I stole things from people during St. John's Eve. This is definitely going to be interesting. How did you do that? Oh, did she just steal from him while she got close to him? That's fucking funny. I wonder— oh, we're gonna be in trouble if she stole the flowers. Alright, how did you do that? I waited until the bonfire and then I went out and just took things when people weren't looking. It's a serious sin, Anna. What did you steal and from whom? A candle from Agnes's house. I also took a cup from Johann Bauer's house. Did you steal anything good? And a letter from Martin Bauer's house. A letter? Why? I haven't even taught you to read yet. I don't know. It just looked fancy, and the ink was a pretty color. This is that purple ink shit I'm telling you. See, this is dumb. It's not dumb, Casper. You're not smart enough to see. Okay, sometimes we can, like, do this, like, deeper thought thing. Why would Martin have a fancy letter ink that's a pretty color? Come on, Andreas. He must have received a letter from the thread puller. Yeah, if it's still at the Albans, maybe I can find it. Say nothing. Well, Anna, you have to return them, all of them, and you have to apologize to the people you stole from. Apologize? Can't I return them in secret? They probably don't even know they're gone. No, and if you keep this up, you're going to wind up like Martin Bauer did. Well, Martin Bauer turned his life around, so she'll be fine. Martin found God and his family again, but not every wayward child's story ends as happily as that of the prodigal son. I'm sorry, Father. Apologize to God and the people you stole from. Yes, Father. As additional penance, say 5 Hail Marys and 5 Our Fathers. So she's gotten it the worst out of everyone so far. Yes, Father. Alright, you're absolved. Everyone loves you now. It's fine. Go tell people you did crimes. Amen. We were all wrong. She was the most interesting person so far. Alright, what have you come to confess? You were just here for Easter. Don't tell me. Well, Father, I laid with my late brother's wife on St. John's Eve. I feel like they've been fucking. I don't think like this is news, actually. What? Was it unexpected? If I'm thinking of these people correctly, then that guy died. He was a piece of shit. This, I think, is Martin's mom. Whatever. I don't think this is that bad. We'll find out in a second if I'm wrong. Alright, I admit it. That was unexpected. This is the 3rd year in a row! Father, please keep your voice down. I can't hear them, can you? Casper, go light a candle. I've already lit a candle. Please hear things. 3 times. 3 times in 3 years, Johan. I don't mean for it to happen, Father. We just get carried away by St. John's bonfire. Don't you bring St. John into this. Sorry, Father. This has to stop, Johan. God's forgiveness is limitless, but you must truly repent for your sin. I don't know what's in your heart, but he does. If you do not recognize the sin in yourself, you are as far from salvation as we are from Jerusalem. Yes, Father. For penance, say 5 decades of Hail Marys and don't forget the Our Fathers. 5? That will take forever, Father. You'll burn in the fires of hell forever if you don't stop this, Johann Bauer. Alright, I understand. Thank you, Father. Oh, and Father, I can't spare a confession pfennig right now, I'm sorry. Pfennig, common low-value silver coins, the Germanic equivalent of the Roman denarius. Pfennigs are minted throughout the Holy Roman Empire and vary wildly in style, silver content, and value. See, look at this great frog. This frog's great. Sometimes there's a frog with a hat, it's even better. Right, I'm sorry. It's alright, Johan. You don't need to give me anything. It's more important to help your family right now. Thank you, Father. Maybe he's married? Maybe that's what the problem is? I'm not sure. I can't remember everything about everyone. I can check my book, though. I wonder if it'll update with gossip. It probably won't. Well, what did they say? I guess Johan has done this twice before. Entertaining but not useful for us. Sorry, Master Andreas, maybe the next one will go better. I mean, that means that neither of them did a murder. They were too busy fucking. Good for them. Andreas, it's your turn. Alright, Father. Just wait here, Casper. Yes, Master. Don't listen to me say my sins, please. Would you mind if we moved right into the confession part, Father? It's been a long day. I think God will understand, but make it a good confession. You had too many sins to count. Now then, what would you like to confess, Andreas? I have gotten into some mischief in the past few years, Father. Are these sins mortal or venial? Do we need to get a bishop involved? Misdemeanor errors, both legal and moral, in the streets and taverns of Barcelona. Such are the temptations and dangers of living in large cities. The people there are not content to leave things as they have been. They are so driven to transform the world of man that they forget about the kingdom of God. Still, there is no reason to despair. You are not there now, you are here with me. Tell me your sins, Andreas. Dang, oh, that's fucked up. Wow. Are these all things I did? Am I choosing what I did? Oh boy. Let's go for arm break. I broke another artist's arm in a street fight. It healed sort of, but he'll never have full use of it again. That's quite dire. Is his livelihood threatened? You could make that argument if he had any talent to begin with, but no. Andreas, why would you engage in such petty affairs? Because my work no longer brings me any enjoyment. There's no pleasure in painting. Portraits, altarpieces, religious artwork with the client's families paced prominently in the corner. All pomp and vanity, monuments to the powerful as they wanted to be seen. It seems that wealth and fame are not as nourishing as you might have hoped. I am lost, Father. You must not lose hope, Andreas. Look for God in your heart and you will find him. It grieves me to hear that you are in pain, and this pain is leading you to error. I cannot know what course will lead you to happiness, but God does. When you return to Nuremberg, seek counsel from your wife and from your priest. My wife is, well, I don't know, Father. I see. I'm sorry, Andreas. It seems you have many problems to work through. For penance, say 3 Hail Marys and 2 Our Fathers. And when you feel despair, remember that hopelessness is among the gravest sins against God. It offends God because no matter how dire things may seem, there is always salvation through Christ's sacrifice. Yes, Father. Can't believe it. I'm not even allowed to be hopeless. Unbelievable. Alright. God bless you, Andreas. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to prepare for supper. Until later, Father. Well, I may as well do my penance now. Oh boy, praying mini-game! Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Oh, I really have to do all of them? This sucks. Alright, here's the prayer I actually remember a little bit. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on heaven as it is in earth. On earth as it is in heaven. I read it backwards. Getting in my own head. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we have also forgiven our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I can't believe I literally have to do this as many times as he told me. This sucks. This is the worst minigame I've ever played in my life. Fucking unreal. I better be so free of sin when I finish this. That's it. 3 Hail Marys, 2 Lord's Prayers. I got an achievement for doing all of my prayers. I hope Casper isn't too bored waiting. Yeah, that bitch asleep. Guess Casper didn't have anything to confess. Casper, wake up. It's a wonderful achievement to be free of sin. Truly, once again, truly role-playing our dreams here. Alright, Andreas. Oh, Amelie! So this is like... How do I explain Amelie? She has like a window that faces out. She's literally like in a fucking cell in this church, and that is of her choice because she's a mystic and she has visions. Both times there have been a fucking murder, she's had a vision and I've been the one to hear her having a vision. We got to go in and talk to her one time. I think after she had one of them. I can't remember what the timing was exactly. And she's like... She's literally in an unfurnished cell. I can't remember that she had anything in there really. And she is slowly digging her own grave in there. It's fucking grim. It's what she wants to be doing. And apparently we learned from Thomas earlier, this was like what made me less suspicious of him, is that he actually like helped save her. Like they were in a different town, someone decided that all the nuns were witches, and especially her, and decided to fucking burn the church down, and all of the nuns died except for Amelie, so Thomas got her out of there and got her here. So she is fascinating. Yeah, it's what she wants. It seems pretty fucking grim, but she sees visions and Thomas writes them down. That was part of why I was suspicious of him earlier for being the one who's writing these notes that are just kind of like riling people up, because presumably not a lot of people know how to write as fancy as like we did in the because I'm here I was here training to be an artist initially, so people were working to do like fancy script and stuff like that, like were the other brothers that were in the abbey with me. So that's why I'm like, maybe Thomas also has like that same nice handwriting. But because he told that story about him and Amelie, about like, I've seen what happens when people get riled up, I've seen how destructive it can be, I was like, that either means that he's learned that he can do something with that, or he's seen it and wouldn't want to do it because it got so many people killed. So I don't know. I'm a bad judge of character and I can't figure out who's done anything in this game so far. And I'm banging my water bottle against things, I'm so sorry. Okay, so she wants to talk to us. She rarely wants to talk to us, I'm so excited. Sister Amelie, are you alright? I'm fine. My body pains me, but my spirit soars. Ace Detective Steel really cracking the case wide open. I can see a lot of threads and I don't know any of them connect or who's actually doing a bad thing. I got a lot of messy notes in my head and none of them line up. Alright, I'm fine. My body pains me, but my spirit soars. I suppose the spirit is the more important part. It's not. I mean, I'm sad. She's got like arthritis and she's really racked up and she's living in a dirt pile. I'll just say good? Yes. You were listening to their confessions, weren't you? I'm tempted to ask that. I will, fuck it. Were you? I don't listen, but sometimes I hear. Did you hear something we missed? It sounded like a waste of time to me. Not today, but I did hear someone else confessing in here the other day. Brother Guy came here to confess to Father Thomas. So this is the thing also, is like, the other thing that was suspicious about Thomas is he would know everyone's shit because he's the person people confess to. So it's really good motive for him to be the person who's poking the bear even if he's not actually killing people. Alright, Brother Guy came here to confess to Father Thomas. Oh, right after he was talking to us. Interesting. Brother Guy wanted to confess to Father Thomas for 2 reasons. First, he was confessing about stealing money from the Abbey, which we already know. Yeah, I can see why he wouldn't want to confess that to the abbot. Second, he knew Father Thomas was becoming suspicious of his role in managing the Abbey's money. If Brother Guy confessed to him, Father Thomas would be bound to secrecy by the seal of confession. I have to admit that's an incredible scam. He also said Otto Zimmerman confronted him about the Abbey's finances when he was doing repairs. Otto saw Brother Guy writing in the Abbey's ledger and he demanded to see it. Brother Guy is like... This is the first time that I've been like, he might have really done something here. It'd be... There's technically no reason he couldn't have been in a costume that night, even though none of the monks would have been celebrating in costume. I guess he could have just taken a costume. Alright, Otto said he'd prove the Abbey was hoarding money one way or another. That doesn't sound good. It sounds like Guy had a motive to see Otto dead. Why are you telling us this, Sister Emily? I am just a woman, dead to the world, abiding in this cell, but I still have eyes that see and ears that hear. Brother Guy has abused the trust of Father Granot and Father Thomas both. And in so doing, he has profaned the sacrament of confession to shield himself from justice. This is the least I could do. She rules. I love her. Thank you. I must pray now, God be with you both. Incredible. Well, what should we do now, Master? Given the ledger we discovered at the Abbey, this gives Guy a strong motive to kill Otto. Because if Otto forced the abbot to review their ledger, the abbot would realize the Guy was stealing money from the Abbey. Exactly, and the secret deposits Guy hid with the lemon juice made that clear. Now I just need to decide if he's actually responsible for the deed. Let's go, Casper, we're done here. I wonder if we have time to do another thing or not. Okay, we have to eat. So we're gonna have to pick someone to eat with, and it says we have 12 hours. Return to Gertrude. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. So, I'll take a break. We'll go to Gertrude. She should have the medicine ready. It's saying Guy's confession, so that's just like an update to the journal. We'll look at the journal when we get back. Okay. We'll go to Gertrude. We'll see if we can give Brother Edok a cure. We'll see what the update in the journal is about Guy, even though I think it's probably going to cover everything. It'll probably make us pick somewhere to eat, so we'll figure out somewhere to eat, and then I'll see if I can still go to the forest, because that still interests me. Even though, like, I'm kind of leaving a thread really unlooked at with the rich people, I'm not sure if I can go back on that one. I think I can actually eat with that guy. Maybe I'll see if I can eat with him instead of going on the whole adventure with him. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. I have to dip, gotta do chores. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. God help me. We'll see how I do. Thanks for being here. Have a lovely rest of your night, and I will just generally also be right back, so see ya. we're back. Oh god. Alright. I mean, technically we did a lot of good fucking around in the church for as long as we did. We have a lot of evidence built up against Brother Guy. I mean, I'm still not totally sure he would do a murder, but he's like really suspicious. Damn, okay. So let's look at our journal, I think. See what has updated. Right. We're gonna have to go to Sister Gertrude. And we have more stuff here. Oh yeah, I should go back to the Avatar just to feel like I've closed that out, because it feels like it wants me to have done that. But I'm not sure. So everyone thinks this guy's a dick. Okay. Sister Amelie overheard Guy's confession to Father Thomas. Otto saw him writing in the Abbey's financial ledger and confronted him about it. Determined to prove the Abbey was hoarding money, Guy confessed to Father Thomas that he was embezzling money from the Abbey. Sister Amelie told us because she recognized that Guy was abusing the seal of confession to ensure Thomas would not tell the abbot. Now I need to see if I can find any more evidence of his misdeeds. See, like, I feel like I'm constantly doing things out of order. Maybe I'm too good at being a detective. Maybe the problem is that I'm just too smart and too good. And if only I were worse. Okay. Alright, so like I said, I think that I can eat at the mill? Is it the mill? Yeah, I can eat at the mill, and that'll let me feel like I'm, like, playing both sides of that a little bit. It'd be interesting if I could do the buy everyone around thing as a dinner thing, but I'm not overly confident in that as being something. So I feel like let's go to the mill, try to eat. Actually, let's go up to the Abbey and get medicine going, and then we'll try to eat at the mill. We'll see how that plays out. Alright. Let's go save a man's life, hopefully. And then eat food with a suspicious rich man. It's all gonna come together. Gertrude. Margaret. God bless you. Hello. Sister Gertrude said one of the townsfolk was killed. What happened? Otto Zimmerman, the town carpenter, was crushed by part of the construction at the Rothhaus. Oh no. I heard some of the sisters saying it was a murder, and the peasants chased the monks into the library. Sister Zdina even said that they're accusing Father Abbot. Is that true, Master Mailer? Yes, but no one knows who killed Otto. I'm trying to find out. I can tell her it couldn't have been the Abbot. I pray you do. Everyone is getting scared. I heard Sister Sophie last night crying. Mother Illuminata says God will preserve us, but everything just keeps getting worse. Maybe the Lord is punishing the Abbey. Whysoever would he be doing that? Yeah, why would God want to punish Curacao, sister? I don't think the Abbot should treat the peasants so harshly, but I don't know what to think anymore. Yeah, has anything else happened in the convent recently? Well, a man ran into me when I was washing lettuce in the herb hut a few days ago. Is that so strange? Yeah, it's really strange, Casper. Yes, even in a joint monastery, the sisters and brothers' quarters are separated. He should have been in the church since it was almost Vespers. Strange indeed. Do you remember anything about him? I can do my best, even though the hut was dark. You can't see anyway. I knew it was a man because his figure was taller than any of the sisters, and he grunted when he bumped into me. Could it be one of our suspects, Master? Perhaps. Did you recognize his voice? No, he didn't say anything, but I felt the texture of one of the habits when he bumped into me. His skin was softer too, and he was knocked back when we collided. He grabbed me and moved me out of the way. No beard either. What would a brother be doing in the herbal hut? I don't know. He startled me, but was in and out of the hut before I could call out. Banged things around too. I think it was one of the younger brothers. The rest aren't light on their feet. I can hear them shuffling all the way across the garden. That still leaves a few suspects. Brother Lucas and Brother Guy fit that description, as does the abbot. I thought Lucas did have a beard. But the abbot has his own house. What would he be doing sneaking around in the herb hut? Yeah, you're right. Father Gano would just order one of the brothers to get something for him anyway. Master Mailer. How cheeky, haha. That leaves Lucas or Guy. I mean, Guy's already suspicious as hell. Okay, Lucas doesn't have a beard, I guess. I don't know anything really about Lucas. He seemed nice. If I may, Master Mailer? Sister Margaret? Brother Lucas and I are friends. I don't think he'd hide from me. So everything is just Guy. Everything is just constantly Brother Guy. Guy's young and fast enough to be in and out in a flash. But Sister Margaret, what was he doing here? I don't know, Master Mailer. I couldn't tell what he was doing or if he took anything. By the time I realized what happened, Sister Sophie came and got me for supper. Did you tell any of the sisters? I told Sister Gertrude about it, and she agreed it was very odd since whoever it was should have been at supper. I might be able to help you identify which herb jars he grabbed. We should get her blessing first, though. She's a stickler about her herbs. Would you help me find her? Of course. She should be in the fucking herb hut, and I need to find her anyway. Okay. Gertrude, may I take Master Wheeler into the herb hut? We're looking for anything that man might have left behind. Ah, your mystery intruder. Why are you so interested, Andreas? Yeah, we think Brother Guy was rooting around. He may have left something. We'd like to double check. Very well. I'd prefer you not just open every jar, however. Some of the herbs need to remain sealed. Then how are we supposed to figure out if he left anything? I know the jars by sound. If you gently shake them, Master Mailer, I should be able to tell you which ones he picked up as I came in. I know he used 3 of the jars. Once we find all 3, we can figure out which is the last one he opened. Alright, that sounds reasonable. This way, then. Oh my god. No, it was something different. No. I love to shake things. This rules. This is way better than the confession minigame. Yes, he definitely picked that one up. Okay. Once words? William. Interesting. Wait, we need 3. Well, when did I not sufficiently shake for you? Oh, okay. Master Mailer, please shake each jar in order and I'll tell you if it makes the right sound. Okay, that one first. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. That's it. That's the right jar. We shook enough jars in the right order. Wonderful, it seems like it's still sealed. Or it's quite heavy. Let's go that. Let's see what's inside. Oh my. What? That's a lot of money. What's this dude doing? Because he was sending money somewhere, and then he's also just putting it in fucking like, what? Ugh. Alright, we already knew he stole from the Abbey. Let's do this. I'll go back in the laboratory. Either way, Brother Guy was definitely hiding money. Oh dear, I should inform Mother Illuminata about this. We've already done all this. I'll confront him myself, sister. Please be safe, Andreas. I'll give the purse to Mother Illuminata to hold on to. Hey, well, Sister Gertrude, thank you both for your help. I guess I could have waited, but I didn't really know that I was gonna find so much more stuff. I mean, look, we figured out the guy sucks. This feels like last time, where we find like a shit ton of evidence about one thing, and that doesn't necessarily make me feel any better about things. Ugh. Okay. Well, I need to talk to Gertrude about this medicine anyway. Where is she? God damn it. Oh, Mousefinger, you're the only one who understands me. Alright, Gertrude, can you, like, help me with the medicine now? Hello, ma'am. Okay, genuinely, where is she? I don't know where else to look for her. Andreas, good, I was hoping you would come by. Hello, Mother Illuminata. Did you need me for something? Yes, though I was hesitant to distract you from your investigation. And I do not often leave the confines of Curacao even in the best of times. Which these decidedly are not. Alright, I'll help in any way I can, ma'am. God bless you. As our brothers are trapped in the library, it is unlikely they have received any nourishment. They can always eat the books. You need me to bring them food? The peasants are unruly. I need you to guide the sisters past them through the crypt and up to the brothers. Yes, the secret entrance. I see you remember it well enough. Good thing the peasants haven't found it. The sisters will say it needs to be tended to after all the mayhem that transpired there. Escort them and the food to the brothers in the library and return when you are finished. Are you sure this is a good idea? I cannot predict how long the brothers will be trapped in the library. This is the least I can do. I may be able to do this for you, but not now. I understand that time is limited, but the brothers could use your help. If you can spare an hour or two at your next meal, the sisters will be ready. Just let me know. Of course. Do I have another meal? Because I know it's like mealtime right now. I just really want to find Gertrude. Ugh. Like, I don't think that's gonna be an automatic 2-for-1 kind of deal. And now I can't find her again. Which sucks. God damn it. Like, I just can't figure out sometimes if I'm doing things out of order. I don't know where else to find her. She shouldn't be anywhere else other than up here. Ugh. Let me see if the map has anything actually. It really doesn't. I don't know where to find her if she's not there. Ugh. I want to get them food, but like, you know. Alright, so I think I should have like a dinner. I think we're like the middle of the day right now, if I'm not mistaken. So I could do the food thing later. God damn it, I need to find her. I don't know where to find her though. I guess we're just gonna look everywhere again. Okay, thank God. Fuck. Andreas, there you are. I have the curative for Brother Edok. I hope it's enough to alleviate his afflictions. I did what I could with the time and tools available. He will appreciate the help no matter what. Of course, of course. God bless you and all the brothers in these dire times. I hope this awful outbreak ends soon before any bloodshed. As do I. Thank you for your help. Be safe, Andreas. Boy, I'm trying. God bless you. God bless you. Ooh, you want to talk? Oh! Master Mailer, I didn't see you there. Are you alright? Yes. I'm a bit on edge today, that's all. God bless you. Okay. I mean, you know, that's fine, I guess. I wish I had paid more attention to what the person who ran away looked like. Yeah, let's just go to the church. Let's just see if we can get some medicine to somebody. And I still think I'm gonna try to eat with that dude. Like, I hate to say I don't care about them eating, but like, they're either all gonna die tonight, tomorrow, or they're gonna be fine. Like, these are our options. Wheeze! Brother Edog, I had Sister Gertrude make you something for your pain. Oh. You shouldn't have. The others. Florian is looking after the others. You're the one cheater on the edge. Now eat the broth. Or, as you care for others, I must care for you. Andreas, I never would have guessed back in the day. You to be an angel upon earth. Rest easy, Brother Edok. Relief at last. God bless you. I got an achievement for doing that. Okay, I still really want you to tell me about this book. At least he's alive. At least he's alive. You know? I don't know that anyone else is gonna have much to say to me at this point. Let's just get out of here. Alright. So if I'm not wrong about my time... It's meal hours. I wish I could see like the little clock thing again. I should have one more meal. we can try to do the whole thing. I do think it's risky to do it, but... Alright, let's go try to eat. See how it goes. I don't think there's anything else to do here besides that. I mean, God knows I found so many extra things to do just trying to do one thing, but... Let's... Oh, I just think I already found this, but I wonder if it changes... God damn it, I'm gonna waste some time. Let's waste some time, sorry. I know I already saw the stuff, but maybe if I see it with the context, it'll change. I'm not really sure. I'll try to hurry. I should have thought of this before. But we'll do our dangest now. I feel like it will be faster to go through the garden. I could be wrong, but we'll see. No, it is faster. Wonderful. See if context changes anything. I did already find it early. Okay, yeah. No, nothing. Womp. Waste of time. That's alright. Okay. Gonna try to go to the mill to eat. Gonna see how it goes. I feel like Abbott House might get us out faster. Let's see. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hang on, gotta pet a dog. The little noises! Unbelievable. Okay. Alright. Oh! I just remembered that we should go... Fuck. Where does that girl live? We should go to that house and see if we can get that letter. Where does Anna live? Was she at the baker? Let's check. Okay, I administered the medicine to Brother Edok. He seemed relieved. I hope that it will keep him comfortable and I can solve Otto's murder. Okay, people. All working great. Okay, baker. Let's go stop at the baker's house. And then go to the mill. Unbelievable. The amount of distractions I find. It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm just being a really good detective. I'm tempted to also go to Martin's. Maybe we'll do that after. We'll do that like on the way, basically. Get a nice little walk through this wonderfully calm town. I probably could have done this better, but it's alright. Hello, do you have a suspicious letter? Master Andreas. Can you help me with something? I can't show Mom and Dad because it's a secret. I can keep a secret. It's a note, but I can't read it myself. I thought that the purple ink was pretty. He knows who you are now. He won't stop. The Roth House after St. John's fire. What do you think it means, Master Andreas? The note must be a warning. Whoever killed Otto had a secret they didn't want discovered. Where did you find this, Anna? I found it at the Bowers house. It was just sitting out and I grabbed it. You can keep the paper, Master Andreas. Just don't tell anyone where you got it. Promise? It's our secret. Good. I'll see you later, Master Andreas. Goodbye, Anna. Be good. Do you think Martin fucked up? I think after all that. What if it's been Martin both times? What if this is different if I had... I couldn't have accused Martin, actually. I didn't really have... I mean, I had like a certain amount I could say, but not really a lot. Okay, yeah, let's go to Martin's place. Can I do that this way? Trucker, I feel like yes. And then we'll go to the mill. There's too much happening and not enough time to look into all of it. Hello, ma'am. I heard you've been fucking, actually. Good to see you, Andreas. Hello, Cat. Martin seemed different from how I remembered him. What changed? Oh, that's right. He was still gone by the time... is this all repeating? He returned several weeks later like he always did. Was it his travels or time? Is he still causing trouble? No, not at all. He's become a stalwart presence in the town, and he's so good to Brigida. He hasn't stolen anything or run off in years. Truly, the Lord provides for his faithful. He and Otto were arguing the other day, though. Do you know why? Were they? I'm sorry, Andreas, but I don't know anything about that. Martin supports Otto in his cause against the abbot's taxes. They didn't have any cause to fight. I don't know, Kat. Their argument was quite heated. Would Martin have any reason to hurt Otto? Of course not. They'd become close friends these past few years, like brothers. Even brothers quarrel. After Franz died, God blessed me by returning my son to me, healed of his darkness. We should be giving thanks that the Lord led Martin to the light. I mean, I am frowning thoughtfully in real life. I'm gonna frown thoughtfully. Trust me, Andreas, I know my own son. Martin would never do such a thing. As you say. Until later, Andreas. Until then. It's Brigida. Let's see what she thinks, man. Hello. Could you spare a moment? I suppose. What do you need? It's so strange seeing Martin. What do you mean? Seems like I feel like we kind of did all this already. It seems like he came back from his travels a changed man. For the better, yes. For all the grief he gave me, we're happy now. Is that so bad? No, of course not. He did get into an argument with Otto when I was coming into town, though. What happened there? Why all the questions about my husband, Andreas? I'm trying to figure out who murdered Otto. Well, it certainly wasn't Martin. Otto was pressing Martin to support him in the town commons, Andreas. Martin has changed, but his history in this town is remembered. He doesn't want to cause more trouble. He didn't want to speak in the commons because he's afraid of the abbot. They squabbled over it, that's all. Otto threatened Martin if he didn't cooperate. What was your husband so afraid Otto knew? Help me understand the truth, Brigida. Hell yeah, hell yeah. It was good. Martin does have a secret, I'll tell you. I got 2 achievements. Among Us and Art of Persuasion. Alright, Martin does have a secret, I'll tell you. Martin? Are you fucking kidding me? What does that mean? My Martin never came back. He died on the road. The man who came back is Jobst Farber. What the fuck? He traveled with my husband, and when Martin died, he took my husband's place. They looked alike, no one even noticed. Jobst has been a better husband than Martin ever was. He had a rough past, but he's a changed man. He saved the farm and our family. He works hard, lets me spend as much time with Veronica as I want. Are you, like, gay? Like, I kind of feel like there's been some implication there. He's a miracle I never expected to have. I don't know how Otto found out, but I'm not surprised he held it over Jobst to get his way. That wasn't fair of Otto, but Jobst wouldn't kill Otto over it. What the fuck? I don't know which of these to do. The middle one seems dumb. Oh my god. If anyone finds out he's impersonating Martin, he could face a criminal charge. One far less severe than murder. Please, Andreas, I'm pregnant with his child. He's a good man. Leave us out of this. I can't promise anything. I understand. I'll see you later. Until then. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god, this is... I just came down here real quick for... I mean, I guess I did have an evidence, but like, what the fuck, man? During St. John's Eve, Anna stole a note that was seemingly left for Martin Bauer. It suggested Otto knew who Martin was and stated that the place and time where Otto was later murdered. Brigida admitted to knowing all along that Martin Bauer, who returned to Tassing, was actually a man named Jobst Farber. She said she kept his secret because she much preferred Jobst as a husband to Martin. It's clear to me from the evidence I've gathered that the man that's been calling himself Martin Bauer for the last several years is actually an imposter. I guess I'm glad I talked to her before I talked to Martin. Jesus fucking Christ. Hi, Martin. I don't know what to do with this. It's probably... Oh my god. Okay, can I just not go there? No, I can. Jesus fucking Christ, man. We can't go in here anyway. Oh, we can walk all the way there. Okay, fuck, man. I don't know what to do with this information. This is too much information. Shit. I was just gonna go have a lunch. Now I'm all disrupted. Fucking A. Hi, Johan. Heard you've been fucking. Andreas, you and me need to talk. Alright, what's on your mind? Why are you helping the abbot? You know what he's been doing to our families. Peter's threatening the entire abbey, not just the abbot. I suppose you do have some friendliness with them. Those monks never did any good by me or my family. By my measure, they've done a lot of harm. I understand your anger towards the abbot, but the monks don't deserve to die. I don't know which one of these. Do you really think that burning down the abbey will make things better? Because it fucking won't. What is that gonna fix? I don't know. But if the abbot doesn't care about what happens to us, maybe we need to hurt something he does care about. That's a dangerous gamble, Johann. The Duke's soldiers could easily raise all of Tazing if you do anything drastic. You may be right, but I don't know what else to do. Do what you have to do, Mailer. Ugh. Okay, so yeah, I think he is married and he shouldn't be fucking someone else. Now that I'm remembering things. God damn it, man. I don't know what to do with this Martin shit. This sucks. Martin was a piece of shit, though. Like, there's no question on that. I'm glad that she's happy, but like... Oh my god. It's wild his mom doesn't care. Like, she must know. And she doesn't seem to care. No. What? I just want you to... Every time I try to click something faster, it is not faster. Oh, Mr. Mailer, do you have meal plans? My husband was hoping you'd eat with us. I'd love to join you. Wonderful, Leinhardt will be pleased. Master Mailer, so glad you could join us, and you're my apprentice, Casper. Of course, Casper, welcome, welcome. I hope you'll enjoy everything I've prepared this evening, Leinhardt. Leinhardt, will you pray before the meal? Who else would? You, Paul, our guest? I apologize, Leinhardt. Master Mailer, forgive me. Why is he such an asshole? Say nothing. Bless us, O Lord, and these gifts, your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna have to get more water soon. I must say, Andreas, I'm sorry I never had you eat with us on your first visit to Tazing. I was preoccupied running the mill, you see. Right, preoccupied. You know how busy your father is, Paul. Leinhardt is always working on something. I'm gonna be polite to this man even though he's an ass just to see if it helps me. Of course, I understand the mill must be hard to manage. It's all much easier to manage now with the windmill. It's the only one in Bavaria, you know. Well, I've remedied that little lapse in courtesy now. You're getting the best I have to offer. And the best I have to offer is the best in Tazing. God damn it, I hate that! There's no transition between when it's gonna let you pick something to eat and ending a conversation. You have to click to proceed the conversation. And this keeps fucking happening where, like, I eat something and don't know what it is. I know it doesn't matter, but I care. I want to see what food I'm having. Unbelievable. Andres, when you have time, you should come hunting with me up in the mountains. It's exhilarating. I'm trying to find a murderer, you know. Yes, well. But enough about Tazing. Tell me how you've made that fortune. How's life in Nuremberg? I have a commission waiting back in Nuremberg, but it's become complicated by increasing demands. The patrons are quite frustrating. I don't even know what I'm painting anymore. I know exactly what you mean. No one acknowledges real work anymore. Of course, I'm raising Paul to be better than all that. The boy's got to have higher aspirations. What do you want to do, Paul? I want to learn to run the mill like my dad. Of course you do. You know your place. See, why? Why is sometimes this work and sometimes I don't? I'll never know what mystery meat I ate. White bread. Anyway, I'm glad you've come back to Tazing, given me some real conversation at least. Have you been busy investigating the murder, Andreas? What business is it of yours, Elsie? Yes, and I haven't much time to give Peter a suspect. Well, with any luck, the Duke will send soldiers here before Peter escalates things further. I certainly hope this all ends before there's more violence. Maybe the peasants need a little taste of violence to put them in their place, Unbelievable. I hate this man. One would think our peasants could learn from the failures in Swabia, but, well... God didn't really fashion them for thinking, did he? Peasants are in a hard spot, especially with Gurno's new restrictions. The restrictions affect the townspeople more than the peasants. That's what Otto was fighting for, even if I disagreed with him. Now that Peter is leading the mob, there's no sense to be made of any of it. He's just out for revenge. But Ulrich says that what the abbot is doing isn't Christian. What? Are you going to tell the abbot, of all people, what's not Christian, Paul? The abbey is entitled to profit from the land it owns and retain what it produces, just as we do. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know which thing to do. We're gonna try this, because I feel like every time I say something to shitty people, it means I can't do anything. Please, Leinhardt, not at the table. Fine, I've had my fill anyway, and I'd hate to keep you from your work with more idle chatter, Andreas. Andreas, you really must come hunting with me. It'll be a day you won't ever forget, I promise. I'm investigating Otto's murder. A hunt hardly seems appropriate. If it would help, I can tell you what I know, and I know a fair deal. I really want to go look into the flowers. I don't know why I want to do that so bad, but I do. But the thing is, I really don't know anything about this side of things. I really don't know anything about the rich people. And there is possibly good reason for them to have wanted him dead and to have arranged it in some way. And it's the thing I have the least information on. Ugh. I hate this. Alright, fine. Excellent. There's no need to rush off right after a meal, so speak to me again when you're rested and ready to go. That ended the day. An invitation to hunt. Fuck! Inviting me to go hunting hardly seems appropriate, but maybe he'll let something slip while we're away from town. Oh, I think this just got so small up here that I wasn't seeing it. God damn it! This is nuts. This whole fucking Martin Baylor thing. Bauer, excuse me. I mean, is he really gonna want to go for a hunt at night? Maybe we would go tomorrow. I worry if I talk to him right now and be like, let's go. But I worry if I don't talk to him right now, we'll never go. I don't know what to do. It literally doesn't make sense that he would have us go on a hunt now, so I'm just not gonna talk to him. I'll see if I can still go to the forest. I don't really know that I can do both of these things. I should have paid more attention to what my time was up there. Cause he said to rest and then oh. I mean, one would hope that that meant that we couldn't go now anyway. Let's go to the ruins. Part of me feels like we could probably go back to the inn and do the drinking thing, but I'm not sure. I don't think there's anything new. Fuck. What can basically just wants me to go sleep. Let's see if we can go to the forest. Let's see what happens if we try. It might not let me do anything, but it feels worth testing. And I might take a break again real quick after this. Ready to see where this goes, Master? We don't have time! Alright. I guess all we can do is go to the inn. Damn it! Damn it all. Probably can't talk to Smokey, but let's try. Okay. Alright. Guess we're going to the inn. Damn it all. Hello, Killian. Hello, sir. Hello, Samuel, who I don't know who the fuck you are. Hi, Hana, who hates me. Oh, hello, Master Mailer. Anything I can do for you? No? Okay, cool. Ugh. Okay. I don't think we can do anything else. I'm gonna take another quick break, and then I guess we just see what the morning is like. I hate this. I hate this so much. Okay, I will be right back. Hello again. I'm so stressed. This game is so stressful. Ugh. Okay. Let's just go to bed, I guess. It's getting late. Should get some rest. Damn it. Hate this. Good. Great. Wonderful. Andres, get up. Wake your boy too. What are you all doing here? Forgetting you, you're needed in the commons. Hi, Wheels! Things are getting dramatic. Oh god. I hate this game, it's so stressful. Let's go. We'll be asking the questions, Mailer. Alright, we'll get dressed and be along. I'm not ready! The only thing I found out is like this is the same exact position I was in last time. The only thing I found out a bunch about, I don't think I should tell anyone. Like, you stream on a weekday for 3 hours, I know. I am extremely unemployed. Alright, what's going on? It's the middle of the night. Something's happening in the commons. Peter and the others want us there. Will we be alright, Master Andreas? I have no idea. Don't worry, I won't let anything happen to you. We'll be fine. This will be remembered. Ugh. Alright, now that everyone's here, we can start. Start what? We're holding a trial for Otto's murder. You're the one with the evidence. You guys said I had... I hate this. I'm not ready. I hate this. Are you mad? What about the law? We should wait for a judge, not do this ourselves. We don't have the time, Mailer. While we have the abbot, we can find justice on our own terms. If we lose this advantage, Father Gano will make sure no one ever investigates Otto's death. He really won't. Well, what have you found? We're all waiting. Hold on, I've barely had a day to investigate. I can hardly come to a conclusion so soon. I literally don't know yet! Well, you'd better fucking decide, Mailer, or you can watch that damned abbey go up in flames. Agnes, be quiet. I have a woman in labor right next door. This behavior is shameful. If she loses her child because of this fighting, it will be on your souls. Agnes is right. I know you want justice for my husband, for your friends, but I don't want things to get worse than they already are. Please, Dad, give Andreas a little more time. Fine. Andreas, you've got until that baby is born? No! Who knows how long that is? After that, we'll claim our justice. Work fast, Mailer. Ugh. This is so unpleasant. Who the fuck is this? Good evening. Is it customary in Tassing that the people gather in the commons in the middle of the night? We do what needs to be done when it needs to be done. Who's asking? My name is Tristan von Frauenberg. I'm here on behalf of the Duke of Bavaria. The Duke is aware that you have been distributing and discussing the 12 articles. He is also aware that you have been disputing conditions of taxation and land use with the Abbot of Kirsau. The Duke is merciful. He does not seek to punish Tassing for these disputes. But his mercy has limits. The Duke has become aware that you have imprisoned the Abbot and monks of Kirsau within the Abbey. This is insult. This is rebellion. For this there can be neither tolerance nor mercy. You have until sunset tomorrow to vacate Kirsau Abbey and release the Abbot and all monks. If this is not done, the Duke's soldiers will enter the town and the Abbey in force. As certain as night follows day, they will kill every man and boy who stands in their way. What? We never wanted to threaten the abbot, sir. He wouldn't listen to our demands. We're starving. Such efforts were necessary since the townsfolk are also suffering under the abbot's increased taxes. The Duke is aware of the town's complaints and finds some merit in them. He believes some concessions can be made regarding the death task and use of the forest for wood. Of course, only under the strict condition that the abbot is released unharmed. And what do the peasants get? What about our taxes? What about the right to use the woods for grazing, for fishing? The Duke is unwilling to make additional concessions. You can release the abbot and take what is offered, or you can remain defiant and face the consequences. It will yield you little save steel and fire. Sunset tomorrow. Everything is so stressful. Rude awakening. Okay. Some of the farmers barged into our room and dragged us in the commons to demand I give them the killer's identity. The mob was interrupted by Agnes Steinhauer, who shamed them into relenting for the benefit of Rachel Summerfield's unborn child. The evening was punctuated by the arrival of the Duke's herald Tristan, who threatened to unleash soldiers on the town unless the abbot is released before sundown tomorrow. So, I have to solve the murder before a lady has a baby, which is a really unpredictable timeline. And even if I don't do that, then at sunset either everything is fine, like people are not really going to be helped by that. Townspeople are going to be helped, but not the peasants. Ugh, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this game. This game is too stressful. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what to do. I know what to do even less than I did before. God. Soldiers are surrounding Tassing. I only have until the end of the day to finish my investigation. I'll need to act quickly to convince the mob the abbot is innocent. Hopefully it's enough to spare the town. God damn it. Alright, honestly, I feel like this is a good place to stop for the day. Because so much has happened, and I have to decide what I'm going to prioritize. Because I have slightly more time than I thought I had, but not a lot more time to solve the murder. I can probably only really do one more thing. And I'm not sure what that'll be. God, this sucks. Okay, yeah, I have to decide which thread I'm gonna pursue. I can probably do one more thing. I might be able to do some stuff around the church, which could be helpful. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't have a compelling case against anyone except for someone who, once again, I don't think did it, so it's gonna be a whole thing. Alright, I'm gonna plan to be back tomorrow before noon, but noon at the latest. I think I started at 11:30 today, which was reasonably alright. So we'll aim for that. I'm so stressed. But I definitely don't want to let this sit longer than another day, cause I gotta see what else I can figure out and see what happens. I don't know if the end of this murder would be the end of the game. I really don't have like a good gauge for how long the game is at this point, because it's already gone longer than I was initially expecting, and then someone told me to expect like a truly wild amount of hours, and we're not at that yet, but still. So I don't know that tomorrow will be the end. We might still have a few more left in us after that, but we'll have to see. But yeah, we'll leave it there in this incredibly stressful place, and we'll try to do more tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!